Good day, everyone. Taps here, the average prep and prepper. Just going to talk about like documents, literature, and books. Um, Currently, I have roughly about 1,200 documents or files on a Kindle, a two external hard drives, and then also on my desktop, and then also on my laptop. So they're all the same. If I update one or grab new information, I update them all. So, humor book is The Art of Eating Through the Zombie Apocalypse. Uh, Believe it or not, it does have kind of some fun facts and items, that you can actually eat. Um, my wife and my in-laws got me this as a joke. So, but it's actually kind of informative. So if you want a good laugh or whatever, and just something to read, it's great. Um, the other book that I have, and again, you never know if you're going to lose power or whatever else. So why have a core uh, books in paperback? Uh, the next one's not. I feel that on average you're gonna have to use tons of knots, tie, broken cordage, stuff like that. Um, so the other reason why I got a book of knots. Now we'll get into more of the serious stuff. I got two books here that basically like food storage and the prepper's canning and preserving Bible, um, just just for reference material. The wife and I freeze and also um, do the vacuum seal stuff. So we do a lot of that. Have a lot of canned goods and stuff. Do a lot of freezing. Haven't really gotten into the canning stuff yet, or preserves really. My in-laws do that a ton, and we usually get a lot of stuff from them. The next one I have is uh, pretty much um, the survival medicine handbook. Um, it's basically just goes through everything, some stuff. I mean, if you have or if you've been in any of the skilled trades, they usually teach you like a first aid. Sometimes you can get up to and including first responder kind of training. I've been up to, but not quite first responder, because I want the option of not being able to, or to have the choice of not putting myself in danger, or not being in a situation um, that might be traumatic or whatever. So been in enough situations I don't need to do that anymore. In addition to that, the medical Bible, it's pretty well written. Again, this is just basic stuff, or basic information. This is more in depth. This is just basic, but I mean, it's worth having, so that if there's like something quick and easy, you can just go here instead of digging through hundreds of pages. You might be able to find it right away. But again, this is more in depth. And to go hand in hand with this book, we also have the American Red Cross Heart Saver First Aid and CPR, along with AED. I'd suggest definitely getting your first aid and CPR, also AED training, come in handy, especially if you have small kids, elderly. Just it's worth having, and you never know. You might save a couple people's lives. I saved an aunt who was choking on ham, and also when I was doing underground mining, some guy touch some. It was disconnected, but it still had a charge on, and basically we used an AED and CPR, and we actually revived them. So it does pay. It's worth getting the training. So I can't push it or stress it enough. And of course, it doesn't have to be, from the American Red Cross or American Heart Association. It could be any provider or presenter or whatever. The biggest thing is just to know what to do. The next couple books I actually got from Ollie's, believe it or not. Total Camping Manual. It's actually worth seeing. They have great examples, photos, diagrams. So this was actually a fun read. Emergency Survival Manual. It's okay. Along with this, I also have, again, it's more of like a satire kind of thing. How to survive anything. Like a bear attack. So, the big thing about, if you want to be in a woods with a man or a bear, here you go, you can survive a bear attack. Extreme weather, survival manual, again, blizzards, tornadoes, hurricanes, and drought are the keys, but there's many more. And this is actually somewhat of a pretty good book to have. Again, it gives you ideas of what to store up, stock up. Being like an average prepper, I don't go out of my way and spend tens of thousands of dollars or anything like that a year. I won't tell you to buy something because your lifestyle and your situation is different than mine. So, but again, I just thought I'd share. So the last two I feel are really good books. The SCS Survival Handbook and then the U.S. Army Survival Manual. Both are really good, informative books and manuals. And there's like the SCS is very colorful, gives colored depictions, pictures, and it's actually well written by this person. The U.S. Army Survival Manual, it's a little bit outdated. There's some stuff in here that when I used to do stuff for the government and that, it's more about my time. But anyways, it's still good knowledge. It's still good knowledge to use and gain the reading knowledge or the book knowledge or the book smarts of this. And then if you ever have time or can make time to do the practical experience and knowledge from it. So anyways, just a quick one tonight, guys, and I just wanted to share this and let you know that get some paperback. Don't have anything in one form of media, because something could happen. Case in point, like, hey, if I have a fire in the house, I'll lose all my manuals because, hey, they're made of paper and will burn. Also, if there is a, God forbid, an EMP strike, I'd probably lose most of my, like my desktop, my laptop, my Kindle probably be foobarred. Both of the external drives are set up for EMP. They're, I have them wrapped up in that, so, and grounded. So we should be pretty well set for that. Anyways, again, just sharing some information because to share is to care. So anyways, be well, stay safe, and if you have any comments, questions, please feel free to send them. Thanks.